Alright boys, we're back in the shop here and I got another little project for us. It's a Honda EX800 generator. So yeah, this thing puts out 120 volts AC and 12 volt DC, and basically it's rated for 800 max and then 700 watts continuous. So I think it's 800 for about like half an hour, and then 700 continuous. So I picked it up. I actually found it at a yard sale. Picked it up for 30 bucks, and yeah, it looks like it came with like I think it's a spark plug here, and yeah. So just gonna do a once over on her, give her a tune up, and see if she runs. Yeah, probably gonna change the oil and take a look at the spark plug and rebuild the carburetor there. So yeah, let's tear into her. So I was just taking a peek under the hood here, and looks like she came with the spark plug tool here, so that's good. Got this little screwdriver bit, I guess. So happy about that. So yeah, it looks like it's got somebody's name written onto her. Molon, not a big fan of that, but yeah. Next thing I'm probably going to do is tear apart the carburetor. Let's see what's going on inside of there. So I just popped the air filter off here, and oh yeah, look at that. That's not factory. So yeah, I think I don't like that. I think I'm going to have to plug up all those holes. Yeah, I'll definitely have to plug up all those holes, get her running right again. So just getting right ahead of myself here, so I thought I'd better make a movie before I forget how this thing goes back together. So, just about to take this spring off. It looks like this is for the governor. So that side goes there, and this side goes there. So yeah, I got the gas line ripped off there. Got some overflows here. Gonna probably have to take those off. Maybe not. Looks like there's some more governor springs up here I gotta take off. Yeah, just want to get a movie of that before I go and rip it all apart and forget how it goes back together. Alright, so I've got the carb apart here, and I just took the float bowl off, and it actually looks pretty clean in here. So I'm happy about that, but I was noticing that the main jet is a little bit chewed up. I don't know if you can see that in a movie here, but just somebody's kind of hacked at it with a screwdriver, so I want to replace that. And then the float looks okay. And then the float needle, I was a little concerned about this. Doesn't look like it's popping up as much as it should, this little spring here. But so what I've done is through the magic of YouTube, I've already ordered some new parts, and I've got the new jet here, and a new float needle, and a new gasket here for right here. Alright, so I just wanted to show you guys, I ordered this new gasket here, and I just didn't like the fitment of it. If I line it up here with the holes, it's just not really the right gasket at all. although it does fit the holes. The hole pattern is good, and the top part of the gasket is okay, but the bottom part is where it doesn't look good to me. So what I ended up doing was tracing out this gasket on some gasket paper, and I just kind of made the bottom bigger, a little bit bigger. So I'm just in the process of cutting it out now. And as far as the holes, I just used this this hole punch thing to punch the holes out for the bolts. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut it out and see if it's a good fit. Alright, so I've got my new gasket made, and I'm happy with the fitment. You can see that there. So yeah, the rest of the carb is pretty much assembled, and I'm gonna put it back on the generator there. Well, I found out where this gasket actually went, and it's right here on the, I guess, intake manifold for the carbs. The carb intake manifold gasket there. So I guess I ordered the wrong one, but whatever. We got a new gasket here and a new gasket on the carb air filter as well. So yeah, just working on reassembling this, and should be ready to fire her up soon. Alright guys, so you remember that air cleaner with the holes drilled in it? Well, I've got that all filled up now. I used like a 2-part epoxy, and that's all dry in there now. Just let it settle in there. I got something like really liquidy so that it could get in all those little cracks there and just kind of settle evenly in there. So that's all done. That's all hard now, and I'm happy with that. But one thing I'm gonna have to do is, there's this thing before the air filter goes into this air box. There's this little separator, I guess. I don't really know what it is, but some of these fins I'm gonna have to cut them down a bit here, just because of the resin that I put in there. Just a bit though. So yeah, just gonna work on that now. So I've got the air box and the air cleaner, all this all back on there now. The carb's all back on. Governor's all hooked up in there. So yeah, the next step is I'm actually just gonna drain the oil and give it an oil change. So I'm gonna open up the drain plug, let all the oil seep out, and fill her up with some new oil. Alright, so I got her all topped up with fresh oil there, and the next step is gonna be the spark plug. So I want to check out the spark plug. I'm going to use the spark plug removal tool here, and I got a spark plug with the machine when I bought it, and it's right here, and this is the correct spark plug for this generator, BPR4HS. So yeah, so I'm going to take out the old one here and gap it. I think the gap on these spark plugs is supposed to be 0.035 to 039. So yeah, I'm just gonna pull out this spark plug, gap it, put it back in, and that should be good to go. Alright, so I'm ready to start her up. I took the side cover off here so I could get to the carb adjustment screws and stuff when I start her up. That's just the cover there. And yeah, so I'm ready to start her up. Put this to on, and yeah, I'm gonna fire her up. Started right up. So yeah, the way to tune these is with this Hertz meter. So right now, this is vibrating, that little white square, and that's telling me it's running at 50 Hertz. I hope you guys can see that there. Yeah, so that's vibrating. That means it's at 50 Hertz. So I need to bring up the governor to get this running at 60. It should be running at 60 Hertz. So I'm just going to try to mess with the governor here. Oh, that's like 55 maybe. A little more. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, so that looks like it's running at 60 hertz. So that's pretty quiet. Not bad. I think maybe I should test it out. Let me grab some tools. Alright boys, she seems to be running good. I mean, it's EX800, so it's only rated for 800 watts, but I think it's going to work for what I want to do. So yeah, if you guys like my videos and you want to see more, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell so you get notifications when I upload a new video. See you guys next time.